welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I woke up very early like to film this video. Yes, I am sitting outside. So yeah, I don't know, I just decided with my posting schedule maybe I should like just create more content like in the morning. So anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, like what are you doing? Like come on man, join the family. So I post every Sunday. So today what we're gonna talk about is wealth mindset. When people think of wealth, they honestly always just think of luxury and people having a lot of money. But what I've learned this year, because I've watched and I've read a lot of self development mindset books, it's just like life changing, to change your mindset. And what I believe is like everything you want in this world, it all starts with your mind. Visualize yourself being a millionaire, a billionaire. People always be like, how can you do that? Because remember, it's all about like rewinding your brain. And when your brain, you visualize yourself being a millionaire every single day. Basically, when you do that, I don't know how to say it. You basically start to attract those things into your life. And then people are like, how can you do that when you're constantly looking at your bank account? But your bank account, the job you have, doesn't define of what you meant for. A bank account, that's nothing, man. Don't worry about that. And another point number two is when people think of wealth, they think of, yo, I need to wear the latest brands to show that like I'm wealthy. No, real wealth, it's got nothing to do with brands and that. Wealth starts with your mindset. Your mind telling yourself every single day, I'm successful, I'm wealthy. I attract wealth. Wealth just flows into my bank account. That's like actual wealth. That's just like the first thing I wanted to speak about. Wait. You know me, I always take down strategies. So I have a strategy of building wealthy habits. So number one is save your money. If it's not like what you need for the month, then don't buy it. Like live beneath your needs and things like that. Just buy the important stuff. When I say important stuff, I'm not talking about buying the latest Jordan every single month just because it's dropping. No, that's not important. Babes, no. Build multiple income streams. This is what the wealthy people do on the side. You maybe start like something, for example, like maybe you enjoy baking. So the weekends when you have time, not even when you have time, you make time, babe. That's what I learned. The thing in life is whatever you want in life, you have to make time for it. Um, Baking, or maybe you enjoy like can't I'm trying to think now. I'm thinking on the spot. Don't come for me like you're unprepared now. I always write my things down, but it's just like a few examples I want to share with you. Baking, maybe like washing cars, or even like cleaning like people's houses in the area, or even like walking dogs. Like there's a few good examples. Make your income stream diverse. And what I notice is also what the wealthy do is they have multiple streams of income. So say for example, something something crazy had to happen. Maybe for example this job fires you. You have something to step back on. You have something, a back plan. Who says it's a back plan? It can only be me. What I said, like I said in the beginning of the video, is when learn. Basically learn and invest to learn and grow. And then people are like, but Kate, since I've been consistent, saving my money, now I need to no. If you're gonna like buy something, my important thing I feel like you should be buying is like investing in courses. No, you don't have to go to university in order to be more successful, because I've noticed with the self-made millionaires, most of them dropped out of university or they didn't even finish high school. But just learning like a course, like maybe starting a brand, a marketing course, a maybe business and management course, so you understand what's happening. And the content you're taking in, it's more important. Like you're learning a thing or two. I won't talk about it in another video, but this book really opened my mind, was Think and Grow Rich. So it speaks about basically how these people, they start to like think as if they're a millionaire, and they're not yet there. I think maybe I didn't mention it in a few videos, yeah, but it's just that strategy every single day. Like there was also like this man, he visualized himself working for like the top movie companies, and every day he'll come to the office with his suitcase and people thinking he works there, but in actual fact no, he was just trying to sneak in and seeing like it. So basically he knows a snippet of this is how my life is. He was acting as if this was his life already. So it's just about like your mind shifting, you believing and having faith that it will work out. And don't think like, let me let me think about it tonight and then boom, instantly I'm a millionaire. No, it doesn't work like that. It's all about you changing your mindset, changing who you surround yourself with. It's very important to surround yourself with people that motivate you and are in that same mindset. If you're gonna hang out with people that are every week partying, like it's not gonna be very beneficial for you. Another thing is like people always say like in your 20s is the time you should have fun partying. No, I don't think so. I feel like that's the time you should have control over your finance goals, like invest in this. And another thing is I feel like people, when they think investing, they just think like it's a bunch of thousands of money you have to invest in, and like no, okay, I can't invest now, like I don't have the money. What I learned is like investing, like you can invest in small shares, and small shares, it starts from literally 5 and I'm not lying. You can literally go on your FNB app, right, and you can see where you can like invest. You can invest locally or offshore, like maybe into Tesla or into iPhone or into a mine and gold. That's another way where people stream and basically become wealthy. But also, before you do those things, also like check up, because I know there's a lot of people that are, what I say basically, they say like they innovate, they are investing company, but currently banante, they just stealing your money. So being very important on the apps or like where you look on social media. But personally, I feel like I can't get to the name, but there was one I was like looking at, and it's like a local app. If I get to it, then I'll mention it in my next video. So yeah, you can even invest. Even I was learning up about it, and I like asked people like a few questions. The best shop you can invest into. I was talking about this to my sister yesterday and my cousin and this other guy that worked by us and things like that. So they said the best share you can invest in is in ShopRite. And people were like, no, why would you say that? No, but like if you look at it, ShopRite is always full, ShopRite is always busy, they have the best deals ever. ShopRite makes more money than Shoprite and Checkers the best to invest in. It makes more money than Woolworths. You know, they be making mills, mills a day, mills a week. So they're making each month actually billions. Best place I feel like you should invest into. That's also one of the ones I was thinking, but I'm like, must do your more research. And also when you invest, you telling, it's like, I don't know, it's like a limit thing. So they say from 5 rand to maybe 1,000. So you can like minimize or maximize on how much you want to start with. But just start with a small portion, even if it's just like a 50 rand, and you test it and you see. And what you're gonna do with that money is you're not gonna touch it like at least for five years. Let it grow, and then when that money is grown, then you take it out. Then you can invest it into your business, or if not, use it for basically something very important. Maybe you want to like buy a house there, because what I know is like with banks nowadays is they don't want to give people loans on a home, or in general if you want to start a business they don't want to, because the how the economy is and things like that. So rather do that. What you're doing is like with your salary, you take your salary and you invest it into another stream of income. You see, you gotta think smart. And I always used to think like, when you see like, you hear about people being wealthy, sure, it's very difficult, but now when I look at it, I'm like, no, it's not. It's just like you being consistent, you basically, you taking action, you investing in the right shares. So that's just something I wanted to say. Like, it's very important from a young age already to have money goals. Set aside money. Instead of spending 800 rand on alcohol every weekend. I don't know. I just feel like I went through a phase, after high school, you wanna always go out, what, go out and have a good time. And then after that, last year actually, I started to be like, whoa, this is way too much. You putting out to have a good time and things like that. Imagine like you spending that eight. This is just an example though, because I know people, they blast more like 2,000, 3,000 when they go into sayings wherever they go. But I was just like, imagine like you had to put that investment and not to touch that, how much you can be making. Ha. You know what I mean? So those are the things that I want to say. And another thing is the wealth mindset is the way you think and how you see money. So if you think of money as a scarcity, like money so hard to make, then obviously your mind is gonna be like that. It's gonna be very hard to receive. If you look at money, like money is basically, you must just think of money like, people always be like, like money don't go on trees. They have this negative connotation against money, and that's why they stuck, you know, in this like phase of not receiving a lot of money or not making a lot of money, or the jobs they get. It's just like not much. They're making money, but it's not like the money they see themselves making as. So it's all about you changing it and being like, money's easy to make. Like, I see money comes my way, and tell yourself every single day like, money loves me and I love money flows directly into my bank account. Like, have that. Say those affirmations and believe it. You can't say like, money easy to make, but then can't you deep down inside of your cup, you just like, yes sis, it's a struggle to make money. No. It's all about wiring. That's what I notice what the wealthy people do. Yeah, it's also about engaging in people that have the resources, that are in that category of they have like successful business, hang out with them because they can teach you a lot about money and they won't be stingy. You know, what I notice is with the top 1%, they make a lot of sacrifices. You see, now it's December, people are like, Rosa, December, it's time to party, have a partyki and everything like that. To the wealthy, you know what they're doing? They're working in silence. They're still working. They're growing their money more. You know what I mean? That's what I know. And also, like, use your money wisely. Use it December. That's another thing I want to say is people now, because I getting paid, like, I know they already got paid November, December, it's double right now. Don't spend it unnecessarily on alcohol and on clothes. Like, put your body aside for your school fees, for you, even yourself, or even for your kids. Buy their stationery now. That's another thing I wanted to speak about. Then you una stress January. Plain smart, man. Think like think like a wealthy person, you know. Think like a millennial you are because you are a millennial. Buy the stationery now, pay the school fees now already. Or school closed already. But you know what I mean? Or like put that money like in another account. So you don't see it. You know what I mean? You don't touch it. It's not visible. You know? That's what I wanna say. Also, like, if you really badly want this life of being like wealthy and things like that, embrace risk. Because like I'm telling you, there's gonna be risks. Now you start another. Now you start. It's my dog. Tyler, we bust. Tyler. We bust with our YouTube video here. She's just here now. But I was like, embrace change, embrace like risks and things like that, and don't think like just because you starting this thing now, like next week, yeah, I'm gonna end up with the moles. No, like remember, baby steps, you know, and don't compare your success to someone else's success. You know, everybody's path is completely different. So you might have many like setbacks in starting this, maybe this investment or like starting this business of yours, but just know like be consistent. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's very important to surround yourself with people that have the same goals as you, and also yeah, because like if they don't have the same goals as you, they're gonna tell you why you wanna do this. Let's rather party. No, man. Yes. So the wealth building strategy, I have a few things. So like I said, it's very important to look at your stock market. Stock market, you can see is like when you're looking on the news. Look, you can see like when the gold, the silver, it's coming up or it's coming down. Or even if you want to go into learning more about the forex trade, you look at that first. Don't be like putting, because I know what the forex is like. It's all about like how you want to risk it. Put your risk at low first and read more about the books. Don't put it on a high, then you end up losing a lot now. Like play it slow, like maybe just put like in that account like 200 and see, you know, and ask someone to help you and get like a demi account basically like that. I'm still learning, you know, about the forex thing. I'm not gonna be like go more in detail about it because I'm also still learning about it. I like to learn more about things and ways and streams of making like different income streams, you know. Just very interesting the way like how like nowadays it's very easy to become wealthy. It's just like the question is, do you believe in yourself? Do you think it's possible? Yeah. And another thing is, if you don't really want to invest into like the whole stock market, real estate, you can never go wrong with real estate because you know what, every every year real estate goes up. You know, you can be investing into a real estate, yeah, have a share in it, and then maybe in 5 years' time you can take that money you invested in a real estate and then open up a B&B, you know. So now a source of income. Investing in stocks and portions potentially will grow your wealth. Yes, I said that already. Like I said, wealth starts with you manifesting, believing, and knowing that it's possible and it's yours already. Act like it's yours already. You might not see it. That's the thing with manifesting. I realize like you won't see the results like now. I'm gonna say, hey, I have a six-figure bank account. Don't go. You wake up, you like check your bank account. Where's the money? I said I'm a millionaire. No. It's you being consistent and believing it every single day. And when you do that, like it can even happen like in a few months or like, yeah, or in a year's time you can see that, but it's all about you believing and you see it. Yes. And yes, I already said that. So basically, what I want to say is real wealth starts in your mind. Yeah, it's you like already acting like you alignment with your higher self already. You're basically you have that successful six-figure business. You you're waking up and you're just drowning yourself in wealth. So it's you believing in that every single day. Um, I know it's hard, but you have to be Delulu. Delulu is a Salulu in everything you. Even if you don't see the results, even if you don't like, people think you're crazy. Let them think that, because at the end of the day, you know what you want, and you just have to know that like it's gonna happen. Even there's gonna be moments I felt that like, hey, you just like lose all hope. But what I can say is you will get through it and you're a millionaire. And don't tell people are like, you're not a millionaire, look where you're living. Oh, I'm a millionaire. Say that to yourself, I'm a millionaire. See it, visualize it every single day because you've got this. I believe in you. You know, yes, work in silence also. Don't tell people about like, yeah, I'm investing in this, especially people that are like that don't want you to succeed. Because well, I'll be honest with you, it's even the closest people to you, your family or friends. They'll be like a snake and things like that. They want you to succeed and things like that. It's time to break generational curses. Be the first millionaire in your family because you can be. That's what I'm telling you. You can and you will. Show up for yourself. Show what you're capable of doing. And another thing is with you having this healthy mindset is also eat more healthier. Is another thing. If you like visualizing every single day, like maybe you going for a jog, just take up a sport, you know. Take up a sport, eat clean, just have structure, create structure and balance in your life every single day. And start to go to bed early, you know. That's also like wealthy mindset goals, you know. Creating a structure for yourself. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this video.